Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
Hello.
We're back talking our current favorite show. This is Perfect Match. This is episode 7, Brian. I got it right. It's becoming a trope, but I got it right. This one was called Circling Back. Whew. So, Will's not a good dude. Um, Will is gonna try to screw Dom, even though they just like dapped up and we're all good. But I will say, if you've ever watched us before, and this is a term that Brian coined, he knows that this is what, Brian?
It's a game show for monies.
Will knows it's a game show for money, and he's like, and it bothers the hell out of Ines during the episode, and it's gonna lead to their inevitable breakup, I think. But like, man, like he's just like, screw it. Like, I don't want there to be good couples together. I want there to be maybe a little bit of a chance that he likes someone else, and now like, boom, split the power. He is very naive though. Like he's got no shot to come in and win this game.
No, definitely not. But like, I can't get mad at him because I've been saying this for years. But it's tough to do on a show where I guess where you're trying to find love. But
It's like the last show. It's like coming in the Bachelor
yeah,
in Paradise is
exactly.
doing this.
I mean, when there's money involved, I mean, the money is going to trump any love connection, especially with these people. They're not. Nobody's going to be together. I'm putting that out in the air right now.
Oh no, zero
We haven't
percent.
Googled anything, but I can bet
No, zero
none of these
percent
people
rate.
are together. They don't live near each other.
Oh, except for Joey and
Yeah, well, there's some people. I think Izzy is from Australia. George is from Australia. Like, these people aren't going to be together.
yeah, obviously. Um, yeah. So that boardroom we're talking about, I was sweating it there at the end there. I mean, Will and Ennis win the challenge. We'll go back and we'll talk the challenge, but uh, again, like, do you think it's a personal thing with Dom? Do you think he's just doing it for like to be a character?
I think the character. This is where I also said in our first batch of episodes, like how much manipulation is going on.
A lot.
Like, yeah, I just don't buy.
It's too good how it ends and certain things come off to not be like heavily
Right,
influenced,
and the
right?
fact that Nick this time was like, you can decide. Each one of you gets to choose one thing, so they don't even have to mutually agree like they did in the past.
Yeah,
So
I do kind of like that
no,
because
I liked it. I like that
it
Nick
made
came in
Will
as like,
sassy. He's like, well, this is my choice. I was like,
right.
God, dude, like you don't have to remind her. She knows. Like, Jesus. Um, I want to circle back to the beginning. We did get faked out really hard by Sergeant Brody and Francesca. They are still together. It's going to be Chloe and Ines getting the dates. Um, Shayne's going to jump off a bridge. Shayne's going to jump off a bridge because Mitchell and Chloe are matched back up. Like, this was inevitable. I do. I do feel a little bit bad. Well,
Yeah,
I feel a
he
little bad.
he was like starting to turn into the werewolf when Mitchell was like, "Hey, by the way, we kissed," and you could see in his eyes, like, he was like
He's
he's
way
ready
more. He's been way more
to change.
Lupin all season,
Yeah,
and now he's about to go werewolf.
yeah,
Like, and it's a shame, you know. Like Shayne by the end of the season is gonna look like Lupin with all the scars all over his face and all raggedy and bug eyed and stuff. Like he's halfway there.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, poor Shayne. But yeah, I mean, I guess whatever. So the whole thing still with Mitchell though is like he's still a virgin. Like I don't, whatever, man. Like God bless, literally, God bless. Like
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't
want.
understand how they're dynamic because Chloe was on Too Hot to Handle, which is a show about sex. Then she's on the Circle, and I just don't know how they can buy. How have they not had sex?
He's like, do you see how like he's not a big dude, like how ripped he is? Like that dude just that's what he's spending his time doing. That's how he's exerting it out right now. Like
He's got that runner's body, muscular. Like
he
he had
looks
no
like he's like
body fat.
175, but like
Yeah,
ripped looking. I'm like, again, good on you, man. But like just bang your girlfriend. Just do it
yeah.
by accident. Just like, come on, man. I'm sorry. Whatever. If we lost any subscribers there because of Jesus, like, leave room for Jesus,
Yeah, I just don't know how
Brian.
you're on a reality TV show like
Yeah,
these and like
what are
you're
we
gonna
talking
tell
about here?
me,
They say
yeah,
the F word like every five.
right.
Francesca talked
He
about eating
does.
out something of a, you know the story.
Yeah,
Like,
he says like frick. Have you noticed that?
yeah, it's really funny. Actually, it's really lame, but it's
It's funny
funny.
because Chloe curses a lot and like has like the sexual innuendos and slang, and it's funny that they would vibe together.
Yeah, well, he didn't waste any time to let Shayne know that it went well and they kissed. And
Yeah,
Shayne's classic, like I said, the flight risk kid, the running
yeah,
away kid. Like
yeah.
there he goes again. Like
Yeah, it's wasn't it? Mitchell was had like a handful of silver that he's ready to defend himself from the werewolf. Like, he's Van Helsing.
yeah. He's like, I am not your enemy, but I will put you down.
Yeah.
Um, Also, there's another classic Bartise conversation. And like I said last episode, if Bartise keeps Bartising, he'll get Bartise. This was a good one. He went up to him and Ines. I don't know why they even started arguing because they were just like having a normal conversation. And he comes and says, "Yeah, I came back here and I picked you up and built you back up." And she's like, "I kind of resent that. I was fine. Like, yeah, like I haven't found anyone yet." And he's like, "No, I built you up.
Yeah.
I picked you up." And she's just like, "Dude, you're a dick." Like, I'm just like, I get why, like, you're a jerk. And I'm just dying. Like, I was loving it. I'm like, this is a classic Bartise.
Yeah. Bartise is a circle.
Nancy's watching.
Yeah, Nancy's
Shaking her
definitely.
head.
Nancy,
We should be checking Twitter out during
yeah,
these. She's
Nancy
like,
definitely did like the Leonardo DiCaprio when he like when Ines didn't pick him. He's like, yes, yes, I know exactly. Well, she said yes, so I guess, but she's definitely like cheering.
challenge this week was kind of like, do you know your partner? It was called cute or cringe. Some of the things were like, would you share your toothbrush with your partner? What would you say, cringe or cute?
I don't like that. Cute is the thing. I don't.
Would you, yeah, it's like, would you or wouldn't you? I've done
Yeah,
it.
I would too. I
I don't
mean,
give a shit about that. The pimple thing, I would do that.
yep.
Public love proclamation, man, I would do it. It's not something that's like happens though. Like, I'm gonna like
Right.
go on a bench and be like, I love my wife. Like
The only one that like the bathroom one, I think Nick needed to be a little like I'm not gonna go take a dump
in front of my
with my
wife.
wife in the room because I have like I'm a dude.
No, not a humble brag here, guys. Me and Brian have multiple bathrooms in our houses.
Right. 2.5 if you want to count.
One, two. Oh, three, Brian.
You
Three
got
full.
3 full bathrooms?
Yeah, there's a
Each
shower
bathroom
in
has
the
a shower?
downstairs
Oh
bathroom.
wow,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a handicap one because
Oh
like,
cool.
yeah. I mean, neither of us are handicapped though, but we got it.
I didn't mean it like that, but like
Now people are gonna start stalking me out now on housing.
they're
They're
gonna
trying
like,
to
where is he on
figure out.
Zillow?
All right, well, he lives in this state and there's this many bathrooms.
Handicap accessible. I can find that. Narrow the search.
Yeah, and he's an organ donor. Um, Will, like I said, I did write like the respect. Will knows the game show for money. Um, Will and Anise win, but the last thing I want to talk about here, just kind of a lighthearted moment at the end of the episode, during the end of the episode here, is the Francesca putting Sergeant Brody, aka Damien, on blast about his cringe arm kisses,
Oh yeah, dude.
and then
So
saying he's bad at sex, and
yeah.
basically saying part of the reason that it didn't work out on Love Is Blind for him is because he was bad in bed with his wife.
I just it's like,
Oh, body
yeah.
blow, uppercut.
Oh yeah, it's a KO. I actually thought you were gonna bring up how Mitchell like dove into the phone.
Oh no, I thought I was gonna leave that for you.
Okay, I thought that was like he could have died. Like you don't know how deep that could have died. Like somebody's like I was
There,
genuinely
that would be
worried. I was
nice.
like, I would agree.
Well, Brian, we're gonna get the. I am hoping that Dom is rightfully pissed and maybe like gets a little bit like. I don't think he will, but
No, he's a bigger
because he's
dude.
too good of a man. He's a good man,
Yeah.
Virginia, good man. Check out all of our other reviews of the previous 2 episodes, and obviously said we're gonna do episode 8. Watch it now, review it. Check out our other stuff like MILF Manor, 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way, Below Deck, Bachelor, Challenge, Survivor comes back next week, Jersey Shore Family Vacation, Are You the One? Probably other stuff too. Check us out on TikTok, really good. For myself and Brian, though, until next episode, thank you. Peace.